Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you another one of the projects from my World of Good Sweet showcase. So if you want to know more about this, then pop along to my Facebook page, Flutter by Heidi, and I've got a video on there where I just talk you through the suite and show you the samples that I've made using it, just to try and inspire you. It's something I've been doing in the team group, and so I thought I would share those projects with you as well. So this World of Good Suite, just to recap, it's got the beautiful world stamp set and the coordinating dies, and as you can see here, there's lovely red rubber stamps both sides of the hemisphere, and you've got those. This is the paper, which I'll show you in a moment. So you can see here, or in fact you can't see here because I haven't stamped it. There is you can stamp the two sides of the globe, which I'll add onto that board. You've got an embossing die here. This is a folder that coordinates, lovely textured old world. Here are all the sentiments, and what I've done is I've stamped those out and shown you how those work really well with our different punches that we have. So, you know, whether it be a circular punch or a fancier punch that you like, those work fantastically. The little accents, so you've got the little swirl here, which goes really well with the quill feather and the inkwell. You've got a little stand at the bottom here. I'll show you that one, the little stand for your globe, and then in the dies you've got this tall stand, and you've got this gorgeous swirl as well, and then you've got a lovely ribbon or accent piece. It comes with a ribbon as well. My sample has dropped off, a soft suede ribbon, here we go, which is lovely, narrow ribbon, and it also coordinates with some fabulous little embellishments which the ribbon works really well with, and you'll see a project that I've done using those as well. But here they are. I didn't want to put those on my showcase board in case I forgot. So you've got some lovely corner embellishments, and you've got some fabulous buckles as well, and they just fit perfectly obviously with that ribbon on the corner of any project that you might be doing, particularly mini albums as well. So there we go. So yes, I only just spotted I haven't stamped the world images on those, but they're the two hemispheres and they are absolutely beautiful. Okay, papers, 12 by 12 papers, 12 sheets, 6 designs double-sided. 4 of the 6 designs are foiled, so you can see here. We've got lovely globes, hemispheres. This is the one we're going to use today. I haven't shown you the project. So this is just a card using some punches. Really makes the most of this paper though. Lovely grid. I find this one is best in a smaller piece as an accent. On the reverse you've got map images, and then you've got compasses, and again grid instead of texture, and then in the background of this one are the constellations, and in the background of the blue one are signs of the zodiac. So they're really fun, and obviously if you cut your paper right you could actually make that match the sign of the zodiac of the person you're making the card for. So this card, I just wanted to show you sort of layering punches together, or die cut circles, whichever you've got, and you make this work for the size of punches that you happen to have that fit this sentiment. But what I am going to do is talk to you about gutting. So I'm quite frugal. I don't like to waste my card, and if you can't see it, then I don't want to lose it. So I've created a card base using our thick Whisper White, soon to be basic white cardstock. 29 by 10.5, so that is 11.5 by 5, which I'm scoring at 5 3/4, 14.5, and it's 11.5 by 4 1/8 of an inch, so it just makes a 10-fold card. Then you're going to take a piece of DSP and a piece of card. Now I've done a very narrow border on this one. I'm doing a slightly bigger border, which is a little bit easier for people. So this is 14 by 10 centimetres and 13.5 by 9.5 centimetres. So this will be 3 7/8 by 5 1/2, 3 3/8 by 5 1/4. But obviously all of this is covered up by your paper. So what I do is I then gut it, which means I line it up on the right hand side at 2 centimetres, or just under an inch, about 3/4 of an inch, and I cut from the same measurement from the top down to the bottom. You don't have to be incredibly precise. you'll soon sort of kind of get used to eyeballing it. And I do that and cut out that middle section of the card, which gives me a really nice piece that I can use for punching, or I can use for die cutting, or a layer on a card. But all of a sudden, you know, say you've got a really useful piece there that you can utilise on your card. Now I've cut that out, I'm going to come in with my Stampin' seal. So two types of adhesive that we do. Stampin' seal is our what I would say so general purpose flat flat glue, and it is stronger than our previous one, which is just go over the side there, which yes, our previous one, which is snail. Okay, so add that layer to your card, and I always open my card out because that just helps you place it. You're not having your card wibbly wobbling around. And I'm going to add that seal to the end. Something somebody mentioned to me a while ago, actually, when you're adding your glue, if you want to get right up to the edge and don't want to make your paper all gluey, do it on one of our silicone mats, and you can see there that, you know, all of a sudden, and that will just wash off. Add your layer onto the middle, and you can see I've just got a different section of this one, just adds to the interest. And then now what we want to do is do our stamping and punching. So two bits of stamping I'm doing on this card. First one obviously is the sentiment on the front, but the next bit is actually what I would do on an envelope as well. So I'm going to ink up our my image, stamp it off once just to make it a bit lighter, and then just add that to the inside of our card. So that just finished, and obviously you could add a sentiment to the inside. And then with I've just got a scrap of Whisper White or Basic White that I'm popping on there, and I'm using a 1 3/4 inch punch because I find it's just the right size. But obviously you could just do 2 layers and use our 2-inch punch, which is still available. And I'm just going to come in with that scrap that I've got here and just punch a blue circle, pop my punch away. And of course our punches are great for coming to hand really, really well. But if you struggle with your hands at all, then I always make sure I come just in from the edge. If you struggle with your hands, it's better for the punch anyway. Punch on a flat surface, just push down. And obviously you don't need to do it that way up if you're doing just a plain circle. We do it that way up when we're lining up sentiments mainly. And so now all that remains is for us to layer this up. So again, I'm using my Stampin' seal, and I just thought it was a bit of fun, rather than centering these, to offset them as well. So again, I'm just sort of popping that, trying to make sure I line that up reasonably well. And then you can always come in and add a few gems, or I'm using the In Colour enamel dots just to add a little bit of extra texture to the front of my card. And this is going to be popped up on dimensionals. So these are our 3D foam shapes. I just happen to have my small mini dimensionals here. Don't need to cover the back of them with dimensionals. I'll use all those scrap bits on another one. I usually say 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. Obviously in a circle that's a little bit difficult. There we go. And then you can just add that wherever you want. So there we have a pair of quick punch cards, making the most of this beautiful World of Good designer series paper with its foiling, and who wouldn't like to receive that? Thanks for watching. Pop along to my blog or to my Stampin' Up shop if you'd like to purchase any of the products, heidismith.stampinup.net or flutterbyheidi.co.uk. You'll find the link to my blog in the description box below this video, and I'd love it if you subscribed as well. Thanks for watching. Bye!